This is part 3, guys. Sorry about that. My youngest brother came in. I had to shut my camera off. Yeah. Some Sarah. Tomorrow I'm going to clean my room. Or I'll clean it Monday. Some Sarah. Yeah. So Ivan, will the Hollywood actors will they be doing interviews like I do in Hollywood? Yeah, they will, but it's not in the public eye. It's all behind the scenes. So the only way for you guys to get a glimpse of that is if I film it. If they do the one-on-one interviews, the group interviews with the Hollywood actors for my movies, I can have my doc team film that. But the world tour with the crazy fans of the event, I'm not filming that. That's behind the scenes. And if you're pissed off at it, you can't see that. It's your fault. You chose to keep me behind the scenes, and now you're missing out, and it's your fault, man. That's why I said when I'm a genius, obviously. Yeah, you guys are stupid people. Yeah. We wanted our full cake. We thought we can dupe you. Hopefully, even when you're king, hopefully you and VJ make videos on a Sabadell's YouTube channel. But no, I'm not gonna have you do all that, man. I'm piecing the fuck out once I find out how wicked you are. Once I find out I have to die to be my wife when I didn't do anything wrong, all because of your psychotic envy. I have to fuck, I don't know, like 9,000, 10,000 women in Hollywood. I'm gonna pay my dues, and what? You got your mess in both our lives, and what? I paid my debt, and now I made my money. I'm taking our money, I'm taking my wife, and I'm piecing the fuck out with VJ. And I'll live my life with her, and you can live your life. But because me and her are God and we're special, we're the main event, you can't do with us. You're gonna feel the price of being left behind. You get what you deserve. It's your fault, right? Not my fault, right? Yeah. Yeah. You think VJ will be poor when you meet her? Yeah, she might be poor. I highly doubt it. Victoria Justice is rich. She might have maybe, I don't know, like $1.5 million, $2 million left in her bank, right? She's like poor compared to me. I made like my $20 billion off the book. That's why she wants a piece of it. Yeah, are you gonna share that money with me? Yeah, I will, VJ. I will. Relax, man. I'll share that money with you. Chill. She's fucking evil. That one after what I did for you. Yeah. Look, are you gonna share that money with me? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax. I'm gonna share that money with you. Chill. Sarah. Yeah. So, did you really write The Last Word Was Aeneas, man? I'm like, yeah, I did. I loved your book, but that was an amazing story, man. Like, that's the greatest novel I ever read in my life. I know. Yeah, and if you turn that into a movie, you're looking at a masterpiece, man. I know, VJ. Like, that's going to be better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, you're looking at a better movie than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, man. Looking at the best fantasy story ever told. Masterpiece. As my stepmother told me that what? Zanus is number one, which means it's better than all the Hollywood IPs. Hence why the gatekeepers want to control my brand. But they're not touching my brand. That money's mine. You're not touching my money, man. Yeah, if you think for 1 second I'm going to have you do like that, like you do VJ, I'm not going to have you do that, man. You're going to lock the doors on me too. Just like you lock the doors on VJ. And you won't let me touch a dime of your money around the world when you make your house insurance, and you won't let VJ be successful. These billions off the books for me, VJ, you're not touching it. I'm not gonna have you doing that, man. No way. The money is mine. It's not yours. You're not touching it. He's like, yeah, even like the families are greedy psychopaths. Yeah, man, like all the $460 trillion that's made around the world, they control that. It goes to them. And they also want to steal my $20 billion off my book because they're fucking greedy psychopaths, man. You're not touching my money, man. Zero, man. That money is for me, VJ. It's not for you. You're just a greedy pig. Yeah. I'm not gonna have you do that, man. No way. You don't deserve to enjoy my money. You're not God. You didn't create this place. Don't hate them, son. Yeah. Some sound. Ivan, will you be a smoker when you're king? Yes, I will. I just fucking came back from death, man. Like I'm probably gonna have a little bit of PTSD because I just suffered death to be my wife. So I guarantee I will be a smoker when I'm king. I might tone it down with my smoking. Maybe stop chain smoking. Maybe like chill with the smoking. Obviously, I told you I have the genetics to. I don't have to worry about getting cancer, right? And liver disease and all that stuff. Like I have the genes to protect me from diseases and all that stuff. And Victoria Justice has those genes too. Yeah. When she's queen with me, she has those genes too, obviously. Victoria Justice is not a smoker. She's not a smoker, obviously. But Victoria Justice might perhaps smoke a little bit when she's with me. Obviously. But I know she drinks. I remember I saw her in every, yeah, she's like, I drink quite often, but she doesn't smoke. Victoria Justice. She doesn't smoke, obviously. But I think she smokes weed, though. Because she's a Hollywood, Los Angeles chick. And weed is legalized. Yeah, I smoke weed sometimes. Yeah, Victoria Justice obviously smokes weed in Hollywood, right? She probably smokes weed, right? Yeah, I smoke weed occasionally. I don't want to smoke weed with VJ because I'm scared I'm going to trip and everything. But I'll be getting drunk with her a lot, and I'll be smoking when I'm king. I'm fucking stressed out, man. I just fucking came back from death, man. I have what? A bit of PTSD, right? I just came back from death, yeah. And Victoria Justice might smoke too because of stress too, because she knows she paid a price to be with me, and the world just killed her husband, man. That can get her a little bit too. She might, yeah, Ivan. Once in a while, she might tell me, yeah, Ivan, give me a cigarette. I'll smoke a cigarette with you. She might smoke occasionally. I don't think she'll smoke consistently, but she'll probably smoke occasionally with me. Sometimes she'll smoke cigarettes with me. But I know she'll smoke cigars at the parties and everything, right, with the Hollywood actors. Because I'm going to do a thing for all my movies. Every time I do the party with the Hollywood actors, that's why I sign them. Obviously, I smoke a cigar with the Hollywood actors. The Hollywood actors are like, sure, Ivan, give me a cigar. And they smoke a cigar in my house, man. It's fucking nice, man. Yeah. Or my yacht. Depends where I party up, right? If you think the Gatekeepers promised Victoria Justice a successful career, I guarantee you they did. Yeah, VJ, if you sell to us, we're gonna make you into a Hollywood star. But they're liars. They're liars. They're deceivers. They're liars. That's why in the Bible Jesus calls Satan the father of lies. There's no truth in him. Yeah, there's no truth in the Gatekeepers. They're wicked people, man. When they speak, they just lie all the time because they're wicked people. Yeah. Where Jesus is the truth. Yeah, Satan is a liar, obviously, right? Yeah. Just like I know they're going to tell me, oh, if you sell it to us, we're going to make you an Hollywood star. I'm like, no. You're a liar. You're going to lock the doors with me. I don't believe one word that's coming out of your mouth, man. You do VJ, you're going to do with you. I'm not an idiot, man. Victoria Justice sold out. She's only worth $12 million. When she has the keys, why is she only worth $12 million? She's supposed to be a billionaire. What do you mean, I'm like, yeah, you duped her. You're going to do with you. I'm not an idiot, man. You have an envy. You don't want me being a multi-billionaire VJ, hence why I'm not selling to you, and the Zanespan's mine. The Zanespan's mine, so you know. And they're pissed off because I know I figured everything out. Yeah, man. Well, I even figured it out, man. He's not going to let us dupe like that, man. If he knows if we sell to him, we're going to destroy his life. He gets a garbage Victoria Justice. His relationship with his wife is destroyed. And he knows we're going to lock doors on me. Yes, you're going to lock doors on me. The gatekeepers are not even going to let you be an AS actor, Ivan. The world will see me and VJ's glory, but you might see me and VJ doing shitty independent movies. And they pay us maybe $1-2 million for a movie. They're going to dupe us, man. That's why I'm not selling to the gatekeepers. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm not selling to your wicked Hollywood system. When I can start my own film studio with VJ, Sky's name with the $20 million to make off. Like, why the fuck would I be in Hollywood when I can start my own film studio with VJ? Better in Hollywood. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, man. No way. Some Sarah. Yeah. So that's why you're making The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves. Yes, it's a symbolism of me and VJ escaping from the gatekeeper's wicked empire, right? Because I'm gonna find out how dirty I'm gonna find out who the gatekeepers really are. They're acting. That's not who they really are. They're the gatekeepers, obviously. I'm gonna find out how wicked they are, how dirty they are. And once I pay the fee, I just take my money, I take my wife, and I run the fuck away with VJ, man. You know, like, I run the way. I escaped from their wicked Hollywood system. I got VJ out too, right? Yeah, I got her out. Yeah. Yeah. Me and VJ escape from the gatekeepers Hollywood, their wicked system, obviously. And all the Hollywood actors chosen to escape from the Hollywood system too. But I told you, after the movie's over with, you're gonna go back to Hollywood that night and go to zero. I'm not gonna be signing you guys. You get what you fucking deserve. Don't hate them saying now. I'm sorry. I have come to deliver them out of slavery to a land flowing with milk and honey. Remember that in Prince of Egypt? Yeah. Hollywood actors are dirty slaves. Victoria Justice is a dirty slave too in Hollywood, right? She has to do it to make her money. That's how it works. Yeah, man. She's a fucking sellout. Hence why whenever Victoria Justice watches, I'm talking to you, Victoria Justice, whenever VJ watches my video, she sees me as an outsider because I'm not her. I'm not one of them. I'm what? I'm an outsider. I'm not a sellout. Ivan is an outsider. He's one of the average guys. Yeah, I'm living the average life with the average people. Was Victoria Justice, even though she's rich, she's a sellout in the Hollywood system. She's living the life with the famous and rich, but there's a catch. Even though she's famous and rich, she's a sellout, and the gatekeepers control her money. Was even though I'm not a sellout, I'm an outsider, and I'm poor, I'm living the average life, my keys are worth a lot, and I wrote my masterpiece, and that's billions for me. That's why Victoria Justice wants me to get her out. She envies the fact that I did not get duped, and she got duped. Victoria Justice, you know what I'm talking about, man. It's too late for you. Don't hate him, saying you got duped because you're fucking stupid. Whereas I did not get duped. That's why you cry me every night to get you out of Hollywood, because you got duped by the gatekeepers, because you're fucking stupid, man. You have a shitty career. You know, I'm trying my best to ruin my music and my movies. My movies keep flopping. They're not successful. My music is not successful. Yeah, because the gatekeepers are guarded all the doors on your career. Your keys are useless. The world knows about your movies and your music. They all watch it, but the gatekeepers control your money. They control your stats, your career. You're fucked. You can't make your money, man, because you what? You sold out to them, and now you're under their power and you're under their control. You have no control in the Hollywood system because you're fucking stupid, VJ. She's fucking stupid, that woman. Yeah, man. Sarah. That's why she cries every year for me to get her out, because she's stupid, man. She's fucking stupid, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, the gatekeepers are so powerful, man. Like, even though I have the keys and the world knows why movies and my music, my stats were sabotaged. Yeah, because they're guarding all the doors on your career. They're guarding all the doors on your money, your finances, your money, your stats, your promotion, word of mouth. It's all the doors are guarded on that, man. Yeah. Just like with me, even though the whole world's tuning in my channel and my keys are worth a lot, everyone acts like I watch myself because the gatekeepers locked everything on me too. Yeah, I don't talk about Ivan in the public eye. He didn't sell to me. And even though the whole world's tuning into my channel, I have the keys. My keys are worth a lot. Everyone acts like I watch myself. That's why this situation is so serious. I have to come with the keys. And Victoria Justice is in that same situation in Hollywood too. Nobody talks about Victoria Justice in Hollywood. You ever notice that? Yeah, John Camp and Ron Burnett never talk about Victoria Justice in Hollywood. You ever notice that? Because, and yet they all watch her stuff because the doors are locked on VJ too. The gatekeepers are guarding all the doors on VJ's career. Her money, her promotions, her stats, it's all guarded. The doors are all guarded on that, man. They're fucking powerful people, man. Yo, Ivan, they're fucking powerful, man. Yeah, they're very powerful. That's why I came with the keys, and with the keys don't dupe me, man. But you got duped. It's too late for you, VJ. Don't hate me, I'm saying. I did not get duped. That's why you're crying to me to get you up, because you want a piece of my, I don't know, my 20 billion off my Zane's book. Because you know you got duped by the gates, VJ, because you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah. So VJ should be a billionaire. Yeah, VJ should be worth her, I don't know, her 5 billion, 8 billion, 10 billion Hollywood, obviously. But the gatekeepers lock the doors on her, she's only worth $12 million. And that's how you know, Ivan, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Even if you sell the gatekeepers, they're not gonna let you be a billionaire. It's not gonna happen, man. They have an enemy. They're gonna guard the doors on you and VJ if you sell out. They're gonna lock the doors on you, Ivan. That's why I came with the keys, that way they don't dupe me. Yeah. That's why I gave you the keys, Ivan. That way they don't dupe you, I'm saying. Something smells good upstairs. I think they're making hamburgers, maybe. I don't know. It smells good. Yeah. Yeah. Will the world miss you more, Ivan, or VJ? Me, because why? And I lived the poor, average life. Victoria Justice at least got to live the rich life in Hollywood. Even though she had a sabotage career in Hollywood, she got to live a life in Hollywood. But like, once VJ is now Queen with me, you guys are all gonna go back and watch some of her videos, her YouTube videos when she was in Hollywood. Holy shit! This is when Victoria Justice was a sellout, trashy VJ in Hollywood, and now she's Queen with Ivan, and Ivan got her out. She's no longer in the Hollywood system. She's no longer in the public eye on doing YouTube. I got her out of the Hollywood system. Obviously, she's now behind the scenes with me because I got her out. Obviously, but she's now Queen with me, and she's now a multi-billionaire with me. Obviously, and you're gonna go back and look at Ivan's sabotage YouTube channels. Yeah, I miss Ivan. Even though I miss VJ, I miss Ivan more because Ivan's why. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? And what? And Ivan was poor. Nobody knows what it's like for Ivan to live the famous life. You guys know what it's like for Victoria Justice to live the famous life in Hollywood. Even though she had a shitty career, she was elite. She was rich. She was a multi-millionaire, and she lived the life in Hollywood, Victoria Justice. Whereas Ivan never got to live that life, obviously. That's why you guys will miss me more. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Because everything is brand new to me when I'm king. Like the rich life, being a movie star, like that's not brand new to VJ, right? Even though Victoria Justice was not a billionaire in Hollywood, she knows what it's like to be rich and be a multimillionaire and have money and be featured at card events, do all these interviews, be featured in magazines, do music and movies. She has that experience. I don't have any. I don't know what it's like to do any of that. That's why it's all brand new to me. That's why you guys are really gonna miss me. Because now Ivan's living a life with VJ. But you're also going to miss VJ too because she's God. And you're going to go back and you're going to see all her YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? You guys might go back and maybe watch a few Victorious episodes and like eye candy. Holy shit, this is when Victoria Justice was a sellout. Trashy Victoria Justice in Hollywood. Yeah, and Ivan got her out now and she's Queen with Ivan. Yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, even Victoria Justice Instagram, yeah, once I get VJ out, Victoria Justice Instagram will be taken down, or Twitter will be taken down because she's no longer under the gatekeepers. I got her out of the Hollywood system, obviously. So now that I got her out of the Hollywood system, if Victoria Justice makes a Twitter account or an Instagram account, she'll have like no followers. Because me and VJ, I got her out of the Hollywood system. She's no longer under the gatekeepers. And that's how powerful the gatekeepers are. They control everything. They guard all the doors on everything. Yeah, that's why when I post videos on my YouTube channel, I have no views. They're guarding all the doors. It's crazy, yeah. I can only work minimum wage. They're fucking powerful people, man, yeah. So I'm sorry, huh? How powerful are they? Okay, when I made my first video, my very first video when I talked about Victoria Justice in Andover, remember that? Yeah, when I uploaded that video on YouTube, obviously, I had the keys, the whole world was aware. They instantly tuned into my video and I instantly had no views. That's how powerful they are, man. They're fucking powerful, yeah. These guys, even the powerful, yeah, they're so powerful. They're guarding all the doors. They guard. The gatekeepers are so powerful. They control VJ's finances, her promotions, the word of mouth. People don't talk about VJ. The promotions, they control that too. Her stats, they control that. They're fucking powerful people, man. That's why I came with the keys, man. That way the gates don't do me, man. When Victoria Justice is stupid, she got duped by the gates. They're very powerful people, man. They own this place, man. This is their house. They own the money and everything in the world. They own it all. They're powerful people. And that's why Victoria Justice cries, because she knows she needs my help. She needs me to get her out of Hollywood because she got duped again. She's fucking stupid. Oh, God, man. Y'all even get me out of here, man. I fucked up, man. They infected me. I see hell, and it all makes sense. They lock the doors on me. Yeah, they infected you on purpose because the world's envious of the fact that You're the only one who can see the light, and they all see hell. That's why they purposely infected you. And now you see hell. That's why I put the rule, don't touch my wife. And they also lock the doors on you, and they're guarding all the doors on VJ's promotion, her advertising, her marketing, her promotion, her stats, her finances. It's all guarded, man, and locked. That's why Victoria Justice, she can't make her money. Even though she has the keys and you guys know about all her stuff, it's useless because the gatekeepers have power and control over her career. Because she sold to them and she's fucking stupid. Amen. Yeah. And that's why the gatekeepers are considered the gods of the earth, the gods of the money system in the world, because they're like gods, man. They're so powerful. They guard all the doors. They're guarding all the doors on VJ's career. VJ's fucked. She can't make her money. She can't be successful because they're guarding all the doors on VJ's career. That's why I came in with the keys. That way I can open my own door and the gates don't do me, man. I can make my easy money and the gates don't do me. You know. I'm sorry, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You shut the door on VJ because she sold to you and she's under your power of control. But I'm not under your power of control because I did not sell to you. I did not bow to you. And the Zanus book, you may have locked all the doors on me, but I have the keys. You can't shut the door on me with my Zane's book. I have the keys. I can open my own door. You're not touching my money, man. These blazers are for me, VJ. It's not for you. That's why they're pissed off, because they know I have the keys. Yeah, Ivan has the fucking keys that he doesn't have to sell to us. We do VJ. We're guarding all the doors on VJ's career, but we can't guard the doors on Ivan's book because Ivan has the keys. He can open his door. We can't lock the doors on Ivan's in his brand. He can open that door himself. Yeah, I can open the door myself. That's why I came with the keys. With the keys don't do me, man. I know you hate the keys, Ivan. You haven't signed. Everyone hates you with the keys. They're just hating on you because they're jealous, man. Like, they can't make their easy billions like VJ. That's why they hate on you, man. They're just envious and jealous. And that's why VJ also hates on you with the keys, Ivan, because she's envious and jealous. I don't hate you, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows that she got duped and I didn't, man. Because Victoria Justice is fucking stupid. That's why she cries for me to get her out, because she's an idiot, man. Yeah, man. She's fucking stupid. Oh. Yeah. So VJ cries because she needs your help. Yeah, she needs my help. Obviously. Because VJ's not stupid. Yeah, if Ivan gets me out of Hollywood right now and I share the 20 billion with him, my opportunity, my career opportunities is now unlimited. I can do my own dream album. I can be a movie star with him. I have the keys with him, and my keys are no longer worthless. They're worth a lot because now I can open the door with him, and I'm not under the gatekeeper's power and control. I have the financial control with Ivan, hence me and her being king and queen, right? She now has the power and the financial control with me, and she wants to have the power and the financial control with me, but she's stupid. She sold out to the gatekeepers, and now she's under their power and control. Hence why her keys are useless. The moment you sell to the gatekeepers, your keys are now 100% useless, VJ, because what? You're under their power and their control. They control everything. They own you. They own your life because she's stupid or sellout. And they everything to do with your career, it's under their power and control. And if they don't want you making your money and what, sabotaging your promotions and your advertising and your marketing and the word of mouth, people talking about you in Hollywood, they have that power, man. They're fucking powerful people. I'm in the same situation, but the difference between me, even though I'm in the same situation, my keys are actually worth a lot because I didn't sell to the gays. I'm not under their power and control. And what? Even though I have, 5 views, because I have the keys, the whole world's tuning into my channel while I'm promoting my book and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's power, obviously. And what? And well, but even though I make videos, I know the whole world's tuning in. The situation is so serious whereby they act like I watch myself. They always say, Ivan, stop watching. So yeah, the whole thing, they're so powerful whereby even though I know the world's tuning in, they act like as if no one's watching my videos. That's how powerful they are. Nobody talks about Ivan the public eye. Nobody talks about, everyone acts like they don't watch Ivan's videos. Yeah, the gatekeepers have that power and control. They're guarding all the doors on Ivan and VJ's life and career. They're crazy psychopaths, man. That's why I came with the keys the way they don't dupe me, man. Some saying. And that's why they're like the gods of the money system in the world. They're considered the gods. Obviously, because they can just, if they want to shut the door on you, you're fucked. You can't make your money, man. They're fucking powerful people. They shut the door on VJ, she can't make her money. She can't be successful. Yo, Ivan, they're fucking powerful. Yeah, they're called the gods of the money system for a reason, right? They're powerful, but they're not the true gods. Even though they're powerful and they control the money in the world, they didn't create the universe. They're not the true heirs. Don't hate them. It's like, yeah, you're not the true heir, man. You didn't create the universe like me and VJ. You may be the god of the money system in the world, but you're not the god of the universe. You didn't create this place. And I have the keys. I can open my own door. You can't shut the door on my Zane's brand. I can open it myself. You're not touching my money, man. This money's mine. Don't hate me. It's like, yeah. Yeah, we can't shut the door on Ivan Zane's brand. And he doesn't need to sell to us because he has the keys. Like, yeah, they're pissed off because they know I have the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, I don't have to sell to them. Yeah, that's why they're pissed off when they're sitting upstairs. Because they know I did it. Yeah, Ivan did, like, yeah, man, if Ivan doesn't sell to us, that's his lottery ticket to billions, man. I'm an actual control with VJ. Yes. And they also don't want me getting VJ all to myself fresh with a glowing beauty. Because I know I set the whole thing up. Yeah, once Ivan pays the fee, when he hooks up with VJ, you know what I'm saying, him and VJ will get the glowing beauty. And they're gonna look updated and hotter. And Ivan is gonna be a brand new man with a glowing beauty with his full grown beard looking like Jesus. Victoria Justice will be updated. Mohawk glowing beauty looking like that. I don't know, that picture I showed you, that Final Fantasy picture I showed you. Yeah, she'll be looking something like that, man. Hotter than she even is now, man. She'll be fucking hot, man. Victoria Justice. That's why the whole thing is set up, obviously. Yeah. Why does VG like Hollywood? Of course she doesn't. She doesn't like Hollywood. She cries me every night, man, to get her out. Victoria Justice is miserable in Hollywood. I know in her videos she looks like she's happy with everything. She's not happy. Yeah. But I guarantee you at first, when she was in Hollywood, she probably liked it a little bit. When she did Victorious and everything, because she had a knockback career. But even when she did Victorious, her career was sabotaged. They paid her shitty money, and yet the whole world watched that. Yeah, we all saw Victorious. Yes, you did. I even saw Victorious. I saw the first, 3 seasons of it. Yeah, we all saw Victorious. VJ was amazing then. Yeah, she was. And yet she got paid, her shitty money for it, because the gatekeepers, what? They locked the doors on VJ. They're wicked people, man. I mean, obviously. But Victoria Justice wants me to get it up because she knows what the gatekeepers are guarding all the doors in her career. She's fucked, obviously. She can't be successful. At the same time, she knows Hollywood's dirty as fuck, obviously. She's not stupid. As I heard rumors about that, VJ talk about that Dan guy being a pervert and everything on set of Victorious. Yeah, I heard rumors about that online. Yeah, even Hollywood's dirty, man. And that guy, what's his name? I don't even ask about that producer in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think his name was it Ken or something like that? I remember I saw a picture of him. He had his hands wrapped around VJ in a picture. Oh man, that guy looks like a fucking predator, man. Yeah, he looks like a predator. Yo, even Hollywood's dirty as fuck. Yes, it is, and you're a sellout, Victoria Justice. Don't hate me, I'm saying. I may be poor and you may be rich, but you're a sellout in the Hollywood system. You're one of them. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Whereas I have my freedom, and I'm an outsider living the average life. That's why Victoria Justice envies me, because my keys are worth a lot. I may be poor, but my keys are worth a lot. Yours are useless. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Yeah, that's why Victoria Justice sees me as an outsider when she sees my videos, because Ivan O'Mara is not a sellout. He's living the average life with the average people, and his keys are worth a lot, but when he wrote that masterpiece, whereas my keys are useless and I'm a sellout, I'm living a famous life and I'm a sellout and I'm one of them. The moment you sell it, you're not one of them, obviously. You're now, yeah, obviously. Because all the Hollywood actors, don't hate me guys, and all the Hollywood actors, once they sell to the Hollywood system and they're now rich and famous, they now see each other as one of they're one of them. They're one of them. Obviously, they see each other. They all see each other as sellouts. We're part of this system, and yeah, that's how it works, right? And Victoria Justice also sees herself as one of them too. Whereas I'm not one of them. I'm an outsider. That's how Victoria Justice envies me. She hates me with my keys because she got duped, and she's one of them, and the Hollywood system is sellout. Whereas I'm not. I'm an outsider. That's how Victoria Justice sees my videos. She sees me as an outsider. Ivan may be poor, but his keys are worth a lot, and he wrote that book. That's blames for him. I want him to get me out of this system. Yeah, the Hollywood system, the gatekeeper's Hollywood system. Yeah. That's why she's crazy and she cries. She's crazy, Victoria Justice. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think VJ knew the doors were locked on her? I think she eventually figured it out. VJ knew she had the key. She's not stupid. I think she eventually figured out something fishy was going on in Hollywood. She's not an idiot, Victoria Justice, right? Yeah. I mean, every time she releases television shows and movies, we all watch it. She has the keys. We know about it. But because she's under the gatekeeper's power control, they're guarding all the doors. Yeah, they're guarding all the doors on VJ's career. She can't be successful, man. It's not going to happen. The gatekeepers are too powerful. You sold out to the VJ, and now they're under your power. You're under their power and control. Don't hate me. And you have no control, no power. And now what? You can't be successful. You can't make your money. That's why you cry to me, get you out. Because you're stupid, man. You got duped by the gates, man. Fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah, but Ivan, why the fuck would VJ be envious of you? Like, you're poor, you have no money. Because I have the keys to the kingdom and my keys are worth a lot. Even though I'm poor, my keys are worth a lot. Hers are useless. Like, I'm not under the gatekeeper's power and control. I didn't sell to them. So even though they kept me poor, my keys are worth a lot. And I wrote my masterpiece, the best story ever told, that amazing novel. And that novel's worth, I don't know, $20 billion, obviously. And with Victoria Justice, she may be rich. And she may travel around the world and everything, but she's a sellout in the Hollywood system, and she has a shitty career, and she's under the gatekeeper's power control, and she has no power or control. Her keys are useless because she sold out. She sold her soul to the devil, right? She's fucking stupid, yeah. Victoria Justice sold her soul to the devil, man. She's a fucking idiot, yeah. So the gatekeeper symbolizes the devil. Yeah, the gatekeeper symbolizes the devil in the Bible, obviously. In the Bible, it talks about how Satan is the god of the world system. Yeah, Satan is the god of the world system. But even though Satan is the god of the world system, it's still not, he's not the true God. Jesus is the true God, because Jesus is the one who created the earth, supposedly. Obviously. Samsara. And you read in the New Testament, Satan showed Jesus all the riches and wealth and the kingdoms of the world. And he told Jesus, if you bow to me, I'm going to give you all the riches and wealth of the world. And Jesus said, you worship only the only person you shall worship will be God, obviously. Symbolism of the gatekeepers, when they send me upstairs, they're gonna lie. And if you sell to us, we're gonna make you into Hollywood star. I'm like, you're a liar. I don't believe you. You're the devil. You're a liar. I don't believe anything you say. I'm not selling you, man. I have my own keys. I'm selling you, man. These billions of books for me and VJ. It's not for you. You're just a greedy pig, I'm sorry. Yeah. 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 So why VJ? Yeah, VJ sold her soul to the devil, man. And that's why she is the way she is. That's a reason. Because the gatekeeper's Hollywood system is so wicked, and And they're the symbolism of the devil. There's a reason why Victoria Justice is the way she is. She's a what? She's a horrific, wicked sinner. They turn her into a horrific sinner. You sell your soul to the devil, what? You pay a price, and what? They turn you into a wicked sinner. Just like the gatekeepers are what? Are going to turn me into a wicked sinner too, obviously, because they're wicked people. Obviously. I'm fighting the devil, right? The devil, yeah. That's the symbols in the Bible, how you have Jesus versus Satan, the devil. That's the symbols in the Bible. Jesus versus the devil, yeah, that's the symbolism, obviously. And Eve got deceived by Satan, the devil. Victoria Justice got deceived by the devil. Because she's fucking stupid, and now she's crying to me to get her out because she's what? She's in the devil's wicked system. Don't hate him, saying. And what? And she's crying for her husband, who's God, to get her out. Because I'm the only one who has the power to get her out. Because I'm God and I have the keys of the kingdom. That's why VJ cries every tears for me to save her and get her out. Because she knows I'm the only one who has the power to get her out. Without me, she'd be fucked in the Hollywood systems, I'm sorry. In the gatekeeper systems, I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, I sold my soul to Satan, the devil. Yeah, you did. And now you paid a price for it, right? You have a shitty career. You know what I'm saying? You can't open your door because you're under the gatekeeper's power and control in Hollywood. They're guarding all the doors in your career, and you're also a wicked whore, and you can't stay with me, guys. You're a wicked sinner. Look at the kind of person you turn out to be by selling your soul to the devil, VJ. You're fucking stupid, man. Yeah, man. They took VJ's soul, man. Victoria Justice is a fucking cheating whore. Who she's a cheating whore who sins against her husband like every week, man. She's fucking wicked, that woman, man. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, the gatekeepers turn VJ into a wicked sinner, man. Who constantly fucks guys knowing that she has a husband. Like, she's a cheating whore, and then look at the kind of woman they turn her into, man. Yeah. Some sour? Yeah, Ivan, that's the symbols of the Bible, Jesus versus Satan. Yeah, that's the symbols, obviously. Satan represents the gatekeepers. They're the god of the money system in the world, and Jesus is a true God who came from the heavens and created the universe, and he goes to war with Satan, obviously. Well, with the devil, obviously, right? But Jesus can beat Satan because he's all powerful. The symbols of that is I have the keys to the kingdom. That's why I can beat the gatekeepers. Because I have the keys to the kingdom. They can't guard the doors on my Zanus brand. I can open the door myself. Even though we locked everything on Ivan, he has the keys, he can open the door himself. Yes, I can. And you're not touching my money, but that money's mine. Don't hate him. Saying, yeah. Some sound? Yeah. Yeah. Almost under, guys. Alright, this is a sick video, I know. Yeah. In the Bible even talks about how Jesus has the keys of Hades and death. Symbolism of me and VJ coming with the keys, obviously. When I was born, me and VJ, we programmed our mind with the keys to the kingdom. I mean, how the fuck did you do that, man? That's fucking power. I'm God, obviously. I created the universe. I have the power. Even when I'm born to the earth and the gate, he was all doors of me. I have the power to program my mind with the keys and have everyone read my mind and make my easy money. The gates can't do me because I'm God, obviously. That's why I programmed mine with the keys when I was born. Because I knew that as God, as a human being, I didn't know they locked doors with me, but as God, I knew. That's why the moment I was born, I already knew the gatekeepers. They had their plans and everything. Yeah. Yeah, lock everything on Ivan and have VJ sell in Hollywood and dupe her and infect her that way she sees hell and have all those animals come after her because that will be cause mess in Ivan's life. And lock everything on Ivan, fuck up his brain, damage his mind about his wife and lose memory of her and everything. That's why my mind's fucked up. and lose memory that he's God. But I still figured everything out, man. It's God protecting me. You can't do God here. So I'm saying, huh? So I remember when I was starting to wake up. I'll tell you my story. I remember in 2018 when I was starting to wake up, obviously. When I was starting to wake up that I was God, obviously. I thought I didn't really know what was going on. Okay, I'm God. Okay, maybe my family's on my side. I didn't really know what was going on. I remember when I started to wake up, I had that argument with my my brother and my stepfather. I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me that I was God? And they just kept ignoring what I was saying. I even come in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm saying I'm God, but they're acting like I'm not God. What the fuck's going on here? I was so confused. I didn't really know about the game and everything. And I went back home. I went in my room, and because I was starting to wake up, obviously. And I heard my stepfather. He's like, Ivan. He's like, open the door. I want to talk to you. And I locked the door in my room, and he broke the door, the handle of the door. He was pissed off because I was starting to wake up. Yeah, that's why he broke the door. Oh, fuck, man. Ivan's waking up. Because I was lost for 26 years. I didn't know I was God. I didn't know I had a wife. I didn't even know I had the keys. That's why I struggled with anxiety. I didn't know the world would read my mind back then. I thought I was an average person. I believed in Jesus. I thought I was an average person. I didn't know. I thought I was smaller than all these Hollywood actors. I thought I was an average person when I grew up. I thought I was no one special. Until I started making YouTube videos, that's when I realized something. There's something unique about my speaking, and I figured it out. I eventually figured out I was God. That's why God protected me. Yeah. Obviously. Ivan, how did you find out you were God? It's complicated. I don't even know how. I just did. It's just God protected me, right? Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. I just figured it out. Also, the keys, too. I noticed people were talking, and they were saying stuff, about me. They were saying stuff, yeah. All that stuff, and that's kind of how I figured it out, too, obviously, because I have the keys. Yeah. But I remember when I started watching my YouTube videos, I thought I was some average person. I'd watch my YouTube videos and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, there's something very interesting about the way I speak. Like, if I went to Hollywood, I would kill the industry. Like, I'm more interesting than all these fucking Hollywood actors. But I now understand why, because why. But I didn't know I was God back then. I'm like, oh, there's something interesting about me. I'd fucking kill the Hollywood industry. You know, I said, I'm an amazing speaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I spoke in Hollywood, I think I can make a lot of money and all that stuff. Yeah, and the whole time I'm gone, I have the keys. It's a crazy story. Yeah, it's a crazy story. I eventually figured out. We use my wife too. I figured out, yeah. I didn't know. VJ knew I was lost. Yeah, Ivan was lost. Yeah, Ivan, you were lost for 26 years. You didn't know about me, man. You didn't know. You didn't know I was your wife. You didn't even know you were God. VJ knew I was completely lost because she knew the gatekeepers. They wiped my memory. They damaged my brain. They fucked up my mind about VJ and my memory of her. And because they have their relationship, that's why they did that to me, because they're enemies, obviously. They have their relationship. They're wicked people. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I remember your videos when you were in your younger days. Yeah. You guys all remember my old videos I made when I was like in my early 20s? Yeah, I remember that, Ivan. Yeah, you grew, man. You were a kid back then. Yeah, I was. I was 23 back then. I was a kid. Back in 2015, I was like a 23-year-old kid. Now I'm 33. 10 years later, I'm 33 now. I was 23 back then. And you guys notice over the years of my YouTube channel, I've grown. Obviously, I've matured. I look way more mature now than I did back then, right? I deleted those videos, but you guys don't remember those videos, right? Yeah, Ivan, you've grown. Like, you were a kid back then. Yeah, when I made that random video 3, when I talked about filling my class, I was a kid back then. I was 26. I was a bit more mature. But you guys don't remember my earlier videos when I was 23. I was a kid. Yeah, I remember that. You were such a cute kid. And now you're more mature and older. Yeah, I am more mature and older. Just like Victoria Justice has matured too over the years. Right? In the Victorious days or Eye Candy days, she's more mature now, obviously, right? Victoria Justice, right? Yeah. Some sorry. I guarantee Vijay was shocked when she saw me speak for the first time on YouTube. She's like, holy shit, that's Ivan, that's my husband. And she saw me speak, holy shit, and Ivan's such an amazing speaker. Yes, I am. I didn't know I was that gifted as a speaker until I started watching my videos. There's something very unique about my speaking. If I went to Hollywood, I would kill the industry. I knew it. There's something special, and that's why I started to wake up. I think there's something special about me. Maybe I don't know, yeah. At one point, I thought I was maybe chosen by Jesus to spread the gospel to the world. Jesus gave me the speaking gifts or something like that. I actually believe that. Sam's like, really? Yeah, I did, Sam. He gave me the speaking gifts to spread the gospel to the world. Because even when I started to wake up, obviously, I still believed in the Bible. But I was confused. I'm like, okay, if I'm God, then that means if I'm God, obviously, is the Father in heaven, and I'm saying, am I Jesus coming back in the end times? I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. I eventually realized the Bible's fantasy, and it's not true. Yeah. Sounds like Ivan really, yeah, man. Yeah, and I eventually figured out the Bible's not true. It's fantasy. And that's why I got duped by the gates, man. They're fucking wicked people, man. I actually believe, like, I cried tears to Jesus when I sinned. I remember when I went to all these parties, like when I was in high school, obviously. That's how you know I'm a holy man. I remember when I went to like all these parties when I was in high school and everything. I remember I got drunk, and then one day I walked back home like late at night, and I cried tears to Jesus. My Jesus, please forgive me, man. Like I got drunk. You know what I'm saying? I was crying tears to Jesus, and the whole time I'm fucking God. There is no Jesus. Sounds like I really, yeah, man. I cried many tears during my high school years. Because in high school, I was a bit of a bad kid, obviously. Yeah. Well, I wasn't really that bad, but I was a bit of a bad kid, obviously. I got drunk a lot. I smoked weed. And like every time I did that, it would affect my spirit, and I would repent to Jesus, obviously. Yeah. Obviously. So I have your high school life. Yeah, my high school life, I was a bit more of a bad kid. I was still a virgin. I never touched a chick, obviously, but I was still, in a sense, I got drunk a lot. I did smoke a lot of weed with my friends in high school a lot, and what? And I tried coke, I think, twice. And that's it. I only tried coke twice. I never tried after that. I smoked weed many times in high school. I don't smoke weed now. I got drunk many times in high school, and I smoked a lot of weed with my friends. You know what I'm saying? But I never touched women. Like, all my friends were hooking up with women and having girlfriends. But like, even though Ivan's getting drunk and all this stuff, he never had a girlfriend. He never banged women. Obviously, I still stayed pure. Obviously, and then when I became an adult, that's when I was a saint. Take away the strip clubs, but besides the strip clubs, when I was an adult, I was a complete saint. I lived a good life. You guys don't talk about it. I have the keys, right? Yeah, Ivan, you live a good life. Yeah, I live a good life, obviously. Compared to Vijay, right? Vijay was a fucking whore in Hollywood. Fucking, like, all these guys. She's fucking crazy, that woman, yeah. 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 Did you always have a gut feeling that Vijay was your wife? No, I'll tell you my story. When I wrote on Victoria Justice's wall, Beautiful Justice, obviously, I didn't know she was my wife, but I was immediately drawn to her and I was attracted to her, and she became my celebrity crush. I now understand why she became my celebrity crush, because Victoria Justice is special and she's N. She's unique like me, and that's why I was drawn to her and she was my celebrity crush. You guys all remember when I wrote on her wall? Yeah, when I wrote on her wall back then, I didn't know she was my wife back then. And you guys all knew, oh my god, Ivan's writing on VJ's wall, and that's his husband. That's her husband. VJ knew I was her husband, obviously, but I had no idea she was my wife. Obviously. I'm like, holy shit, man, maybe this VJ chick might be interested in me. I'm the main event on her fucking wall, and the whole time she's my fucking wife. It's a fucking crazy story, huh? Yeah. But I always had this gut feeling that maybe VJ likes me. If I went to Hollywood, maybe VJ would like me. Maybe she'd be my girlfriend. I might marry her and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember one day, I think I had this dream. Obviously, and I thought it was the Holy Spirit talking to me, but it wasn't the Holy Spirit. I heard something talking to me, because I believed in Jesus back then. And I heard this voice. It says, you're going to marry Victoria Justice. I heard that voice. I remember I told my stepbrother, I'm like, yeah, the Holy Spirit told me that Victoria Justice will be my wife. He's like, really? Yeah. I guarantee you, he's like, fuck, man, Ivan's waking up, man. Yeah, he's waking up. Yeah, he's waking up. Yeah, Ivan's starting to wake up. Yeah. And the whole time she's my wife. Crazy story, yeah. Sam's Ivan, like, that's a crazy story. I know, Sam, it's a crazy story. I know it wasn't the Holy Spirit. I know that was just my imagination, obviously, but God protect me right now. Samsara. Almost on I gotta talk for almost an hour. You guys better enjoy my shows while you still can, right? Because I'm hanging on, you guys are gonna keep saying that, right? Yeah. 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 He's a guy, and I love that conversation you had with Cyan back in 2016. Yeah, I had a blast with that, man. Yeah, I had a blast, obviously, with that, obviously. But VJ didn't cry to me back then. When I was lost, Victoria Justice, I didn't hear any crying back then. And I think once I woke up and VJ now knew I woke up, and I now knew that she was my wife. I think that's when the crying started, because I think Victoria Justice. Okay, Ivan woke up, and when I started talking about like my book and everything, and they're unique, I think it finally hit VJ. Yeah, I got duped by the gates, and my mess happened, and I fucked up in Hollywood, and yeah, honestly, before I shut this camera here, hence why. Once I think VJ started seeing my videos on YouTube, obviously, I think the mess finally, because she was blind and I was lost, I think the mess finally hit her. That's why, like, right around the time when I was making those videos, obviously, I remember Victoria Justice, she did a shoot, and you see her, like, she looks sad, like, she has her hands, like, you guys remember that picture? She has her hands, her head was like this, remember that? And she had that sad face. I think the mess hit her, because she realized, oh my god, like, oh, I finally see Ivan on YouTube. I know he's a virgin, he's pure, and he has no idea what happened with the dogs and all. And I fucked up, man. I sinned against Ivan. The mess hit her, obviously. They obviously hit her. I told you, even though she's sad and the mess hit her and everything, Victoria Justice is a reprobate woman. She's still going to keep fucking you guys. That's why I can't take her seriously, man. You can cry to me again tonight, VJ. I'm going to ignore you because you're going to keep banning guys like that. You're a crazy fucking woman, man. Victoria Justice is crazy, Ivan. She's fucking crazy, man. Yeah. That's why I'm going to get my girlfriend, VJ. If you're pissed off, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm getting my membership next week at the pool place. I'm going to swim 1 hour every day and lose this weight. I'm going to get my girlfriend. If you're pissed off, VJ, I'm sorry, man. Karma is a bitch. Don't hate him. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I talked for an hour and I don't know, 50 minutes. That's good enough. Hope you guys know this show. Almost a 2-hour video. Hope you guys know this show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my daunting shift that I can go through this. This is Adam. I'm signing off. Peace. Hope you guys know this show, guys. Peace out, guys. Don't hate him, son.